Hello and welcome into this particular video right here, where I just like to welcome you first and say that there's a slight update to the Leonardo AI interface. Now, when we made the course, we actually used the legacy mode. So if you click on the image creation option, you will notice that right here, we're operating using the classic mode. Now, there is no longer just the classic mode. The flow state has actually also been introduced, and you can always access the legacy mode by clicking right here on legacy mode, in which case that is going to switch back to legacy mode, and you can go out there and basically start using Leonardo AI as it first came out. As you can see, there it is. And you can go back to those old Leonardo AI features, such as the photoreal option, all those other interesting features. And I like this version because it enabled us full control on the size of design. So I could put here 1356 if I wanted. But if you switch to the Leonardo new mode or the classic mode, it doesn't enable that much control. But on the counterpart, it offers a lot of great models. And notably, or most notably, Leonardo Phoenix, which when first introduced was only Leonardo Phoenix, but now they've released two, Leonardo Phoenix 0.9 and 1.0, which is supposed to be a better version to 0.9 that was first introduced, though we didn't know it was 0.9, but they have to call it something, all right? And this model is great because not only can it generate designs, but it can also generate designs with text in those designs and other extra details like company logos. For example, here I made a video about Sora AI, and in order to create a thumbnail, I just used Leonardo and it created it in 40 or 50 seconds, and I didn't have to design all of this that you're looking at here, which would have probably taken the most skilled designer about an hour to do, because just to get these, just to get the logo here, the text here, this person with this effect, and so on and so forth. All these effects are not so easy to create, right? So you'd have to have a skilled designer to do these things. But now Sora can actually do this. And as you can see, we have some very interesting designs. Even here, these are some horror movie channels thumbnails. As you can see, it says the mystery that still haunts us. Decades later, the truth is revealed. And it's a truly, it is something to behold. It's something amazing. And so the flow state can also be accessed by clicking on the flow state right here. And it's pretty simple. And you can already see some people and what they have created with the flow state. Now, what you can do with it is pretty much the difference between the flow state and other states is, let me show you. So if we actually go ahead and generate Nemean lion versus Hercules, for example, and let's just now I choose the 1.16 by 9 because that's the format for this. It's landscape style. Now, why flow state is special is because it generates a lot of images, but then again, it generates more images. So the more you scroll, the more images it will create for you. As you can see here, the more images. And what it does, in my opinion, is it tests a lot of different prompts for your images and a lot of different models. For example, right here, as you can see, the more I scroll, the more I see some really weird things that are way too far from my initial prompt, which was, again, Hercules versus the Nemean lion. All right, so some of them are completely different than the original prompt. But the more you scroll, the more images you're going to get. And chances are you might come across some kind of image that you actually like. Now, in my honest opinion, I think that the best images here are pretty much this one right here, this one, and particularly this one here. I like it best because it is just better, right? In my honest opinion, it shows Hercules in his form. He is strong, except for there's that tail here, which I don't know where it came out of. But that's pretty good, okay? And like I said, the more you scroll, the better. I also like this one because it shows Hercules in anime form. The Nemean lion is big, and I kind of like this one as well. I think this one is pretty cool. And so this is the flow state, and so that's pretty much it for this lecture. That's the update that I wanted to make. I just wanted to showcase to you what this software does. And when it comes to the update, you can set it to automatic or set it to a specific mode. So there's a lot of them. So if you want realism, then you go for realism. And then when you generate with that, said and done, it's going to generate something like a pro photo. It's not going to go and experiment with the other vibes, such as the drawings and stuff. So it's a pretty cool one, right? If you know how to use it, they've just released it, and I had to make this video to update this course regarding this new feature. And as you can see here, we really have some very interesting videos, right? So some of them are not according or not really according to plan. So I should have said Hercules fighting the Nemean lion. I think that would have improved the results. But there are more and more some results that really catch the attention, such as this one right here, which I like so much. I think this one is pretty cool, right? It shows Hercules. There's the Nemean lion. Actually, I think I might just go ahead and download this one right here. And the cool part is that you can use the other Leonardo AI features, such as generating emotion, video upscaling, so on and so forth. So you can do a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna download it and be on my way. And let me see one thing. Let me just check. So all I need to do is to go back to the classic mode, and that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next update.